Hi, I'm Old Sneelock. Welcome to another episode of Old Sneelock's Workshop. We're going to be putting up plasterboard today. Hey, we're getting close to the end. Not really, but I'm going to fool myself into thinking that. When your lath is about that much too short, you cut a bunch of them. Miter saw comes in handy because it's kind of automated. Not really. Very quiet, nicely efficient. Cuts them all exactly the same length. Probably could cut them all off with a chop saw, but this is quieter. Besides, it's in keeping with the theme, right? Hand tools as much as possible. Here we go. Another batch cut. 1/4-inch shim brought that plasterboard right out to meet the wall. I'm going to be just a little bit thin right here, but I'll just go and fill the gap with spackle. There's a little bow in the wall right there. But then that's why they use plaster over plasterboard. It makes it so that it doesn't matter how the studs go. The inside of the plaster is what determines whether the room's square or not. So I'm going to have to be creative in my methods of making sure things work. But I'm nailing 1/4-inch furring strips onto the studs. I have to put these little pieces here because the lath that I bought was all 4-foot lengths, and this has to be 52 1/4. One nice thing about having hybrid standards on stuff, using a brad nailer is okay. Drives them in so fast the wood doesn't split. Having this big square makes life a lot easier. It's one of those things that I picked up because I bought one for the guys at work. And I said, that is so handy, I'm going to get one for me. Now, we used it at work a lot. I mean, we did a lot of fabrication and big layouts, and I actually ended up buying a couple of them. And I only use this one once in a while. Once in a great while, actually. But when I need it, it comes in really handy. 48 inches long with a 24-inch T-bar. Just perfect piece of equipment. Yep, dead square. Made out of aluminum, so it's lightweight. I do have to be careful though, because it is kind of fragile. You don't want to toss it around, it'll knock the beam out. once you've done that, it's pretty much gone. I imagine this would be a good job for a marking gauge, but I'm able to hold my thumb alongside the knife and use my finger as the gauge block. And do a fair to middling job of cutting. Here, I don't have an edge to go against. I could use the square. That aluminum beam gets scarred up pretty easy. So I'm just taking it slow and easy and watching the line. Dragging the knife. I want to be careful that I end up with this knife passing past my leg at the end, because it tends to want to come out like that. You really don't want to end up nicking your leg. Only did that once. I was actually stripping wire, and we didn't have one of those little ideal wire strippers. I just was using the Stanley knife like what I've got right here. Had it held in my hand and I cut away from my body, I thought. Went like this, ended up, because I was squatting down, it was so sharp that it cut right through my pants, cut right through my leg. I didn't even feel it. Until I got home an hour later, looked down and realized my pant leg was all covered with blood. Wasn't hurting, just was leaking like a thing. That was a bad situation. Fortunately, I didn't need stitches. It was only just through the first 3 layers. It didn't go all the way through. Put a butterfly on it. Said, never do that again. There. It's a bit chilly out here, but I've been working hard enough that I'm not really cold. If you have any suggestions for a new video, questions about today's video, or any of the other videos on the channel, just drop a note in the comments. You know I read them all. Thanks for watching.